Glorious rising soul family. Greetings to you, all my beautiful kings and queens, gods and goddesses, emperors and empresses, high priests and high priestesses. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is Soul Family Oracle. I deliver messages from the divine, the depth of our soul, our spirit guides and our ancestors. And if you're returning, as always, thank you so much for all your support and all your energy. And I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that has supported this channel with your donations. I am so very grateful for all your donations. Thank you so much. It's very, very much appreciated. And I send blessings tenfold out to you wherever you are. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, I am very grateful. It helps us to keep things going. And you can do so by checking the link in the description box. All right. So today's message says that you are a walking codex of Atlantean alchemy and magic. You are a walking codex of Atlantean alchemy and magic. And the alchemy and magic will be clarified later. 111 on the timer as I start this. So this message is for a specific group of people. It's not going to be for everybody in the collective or everybody on the channel. This is for a specific group of people that are very connected to Atlantis and know that they are connected to Atlantis. It's like there's this innate knowing, this very strong, profound knowing within you that you are connected to Atlantis, and not just connected to Atlantis, that you are some kind of like a person with high status in Atlantis. And this is because whoever I'm speaking to, you were some kind of like Atlantean high priest or high priestess. But the other part of this message is the fact that some of you became a codex in the waking of the disasters of Atlantis, because these codes were embedded in you for specific reasons. And it wasn't just embedded by choosing like, oh, you're a high priestess, here you go, here's a code. Or no. It was almost as if these codes were embedded in you as a way of saving what was left of the Atlantean alchemy. This is where the magic part comes in. Okay. And before I get into that, part of the main reason why this message is coming through is because there's a group of people who I'm speaking to that you're needing to unlock some, not all. You're needing to unlock some things within you because there's profound knowledge that you're needing to know. There's information that you're needing to know, or there's information that is coming, and you're needing to unlock some of these codex within you. Sorry, guys. You're needing to unlock some of these codex within you so that you can understand or decipher some of these information that are coming. Because some of these information that are coming is information that generally people will receive, but only a few people will be able to decipher and understand it. Only a few people will be able to decipher and understand it. Now, for some of you, how this codex was embedded in you, and I'm getting specifically a profound vision / also dream. There were two separate things, but it was from the same thing. It was a dream from years ago and a vision from years ago, but all coming through in one vision that is connecting both. And this was a vision from the times of, like, again, I was saying about during the disasters of Atlantis and the period where Atlantis was going to be destroyed, before Atlantis was destroyed, a lot of the knowledge and wisdom of alchemy and magic had to be safeguarded, had to be hidden, had to be protected. And they weren't all protected through scrolls and manuscript. It was mainly protected and hidden in codex, hidden in codes, hidden in sacred symbols, and these were embedded in specific people as codes. And some of these codex is what I'm speaking of right now. For some of you, you were part of the children that were saved as part of what? The continuing lineages of the orders of the high priest and high priestesses of Atlantis. For some of you, you were part of the order that was saved by thought. You were part of the order. You were part of the order that was transported to safety by thought. You are part of the order that was recorded in the Emerald Tablets. Shit. I didn't see this one coming. I didn't see this one coming. And what is coming through is there is a need for some of you, there's a need for all of you, as a matter of fact, to remember, because you are being called right now in this time to tap into the Codex, to tap into this Atlantean alchemy, because there's a time that is approaching, if not this time right now that we're in, but there's a period that is approaching where your knowledge is going to be very much needed, because a lot of the things that were embedded in you are needing to be brought to light. And the only way that you can bring them to light, or for them to be deciphered, is by what? Unlocking the codes. It's by tapping into the Codex. So I feel like this is coming through as some kind of guidance that you are needing in order to tap into the Codex to unlock these various things. And what was coming through was that, just put a few things down during meditation. What was coming through was that you have the ability to unlock the codes and to open, you have the ability to unlock the codes and unlock codes. So first is saying the ability to unlock codes, as in codes in general. These are going to be specific codes in the universe. And these are codes that are living in sacred geometry. Sacred geometries have been studied for eons, not just time now, since they've been studied for eons. Eons in the sense that from the times when they were generated, developed by the different factions that came together to develop them. Various energies were seeded in them, and some of these various energies can be unlocked only by the original factions, or the factions that are, can be unlocked by the people that are connected to the original factions. Basically, only the originals can unlock them. So for instance, I'm getting, okay, hold on guys. So what I'm getting right now is, like, for instance, when you look at the seed of life, there are parts of the seed of life that can only be unlocked by Lyran energy, Lyran codes, Lyran star codes, and there are parts of the flower of life that can only be unlocked by Arcturian star codes. Part of it can only be unlocked by Pleiadian star codes. And depending on which star seed you are, or what faction you've come from, or what order you've come from, you have access to unlock part of these things or all of these things. And again, I hope this explains it. This is only going to make a lot of sense to those that this message is meant for, honestly. So the ability to unlock codes, is one thing, which is you have the ability to unlock specific codes that generally people like you can unlock if they're tapping into the energy. And then the second one is the ability to unlock the code, as in the code. This is where, again, codes that are specifically guarded by the energy of the various star systems, or the energy of the various orders. And so you require codes that are from that particular star system or that particular order or faction in order to unlock these various things. And what I was getting also is, like, just like with the sacred geometry, or like the seed of life, it is not just embedded in it, as in like every part that makes some kind of formation. Oh, wow. Thank you, Spirit. It is not the formations that are holding the codes. The formations are literally whole consoles, conduit and consoles. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So what is coming through is that the various, like, symbols that are formed from the sacred geometric symbols, or the various elements that are picked from it, are not exactly the codes. These are like consoles and conduit that come from, these are like consoles that come through the conduit of the point. Jeez, man. I really hope you guys can get this. It makes sense to me, but coming out of my mouth, I feel like I'm talking a lot of gibberish. And what is coming through is that the various points are the point of activation. So it's like every point, every dot in the sacred geometry is a point where an activation is able to happen, and not exactly in the symbols that are made from them. Because again, the symbols are just meant to be what's like consoles that are like conduits to the activation, and that is the point. So if you're somebody that is looking at sacred geometry currently or studying sacred geometry, if you've been trying to decipher or unlock or decode something, Spirit is saying the key is in the point. The key is in the point. The key is in the point, not necessarily the symbols that are generated from it. The symbols are just consoles that are holding various energies, holding various energetic element or various energy. I'm hearing something like various, like something like, oh, thank you. Various energetic signatures. Thank you. The symbols are like consoles that are holding various energetic signatures. Okay. And the points are where those energetic signatures are activated. That is where they meet, and that's where the activation happens. So if you're somebody that is like working with sacred geometry right now, or if you're doing something surrounding sacred geometry, the key is the point, not necessarily the symbols. The symbols hold different things, and even the symbols themselves that are consoles, again, this is why Spirit is saying they're like energetic signatures, because within them are embedded different things also. However, within the point, you will be able to what? The points are where the portals are, the activation points are. Okay. And another thing that was coming through from what I put down was codes. You have codes. Man. You have codes within you that open stargates. You have codes within you that open stargates and portals to different realms. So for some of you that I'm speaking to, as a working codex of Atlantean alchemy, you have embedded within you activation codes to stargates and portals. You have codes embedded within you, and I'm hearing again star codes embedded within you that allows you to open certain stargates and portals. For some of you, these stargates are not exactly to places that you think they are to. These are stargates. Oh, okay. So before I continue, I would like to announce officially that I will be restarting our Patreon, and a lot of messages that I will not be able to deliver through this channel will be posted on the Patreon, as I've been giving a lot of alerts during messages of some of the things that are being shown as not to be shared as part of our YouTube content, and that they should be shared as part of a personal, I don't know, like something that is like off YouTube, because YouTube is very, very much monitored. And there's going to be a time where they're going to be using tags to find specific channels and specific content that are putting out information that are detrimental to their foundations. Okay. So I feel like this is one of those messages I'm going to be doing a deep dive in, because some of the information that are coming through is not supposed to be giving out to everybody. And I'm channeling this message for the collective, as in my collective, the Soul Family Collective. But even with that, I know not all of us are high vibrational. So I'm not even going to act like, oh, it's for the channel, so it's all good. No, not all of us are high vibrational. 1414 on the timer. Now, what was coming through is that for some of you, for whoever this message is for specifically, some of you hold the codes to open stargates. And some of these stargates are not openings to what you think they are. They are openings to literally star systems and star colonies that we think are non-existent in the physical. Stargates that are going to lead you to Andromeda. Stargates that are going to lead you to Arcturus. Stargates that are going to lead you to the Pleiades. Stargates that are going to lead you to the physical manifestation of star constellations, stargates that are going to lead you to stargates that are going to lead you to places that are only meant to be seen and accessed by specific people. And what I'm getting is that not only is it important for you to remember these things, it's also very important for you to protect and safeguard it, because these were embedded in you for a reason. There's a reason why these are not common knowledge, or general knowledge. It is also because some of these codes to the various stargates are not specifically just stargates to different places. They are safe havens. They are safe havens that you are going to, the safe havens that they are the safe havens that you are going to be guiding and leading people to some time to come from now. Some time to come from now, at the height of the galactic wars, when the 3D manifestation of it, or by that time it will be a 5D manifestation, because the 3D would have been integrated with the 5D and there will be nothing like 3D. 5D is going to be like 3D. So at that time, there's going to be a lot of galactic things, universal things that are happening within our world, within our star system, within our solar system. And a lot of you are going to be activated as Earth Guardians. Even though you are Earth Guardians already now, in that time you will be literally, when somebody asks you, what do? You will say, I am an Earth Guardian. It's going to be part of the roles that are so common amongst light workers and light warriors. And part of what some of the Earth Guardians will be doing, or some of the Earth Guardians, your role will be to what? Take people to safety. And you are going to be carrying young star seeds to safety, just like Thoth did with some of you in your previous lifetimes. Just like how the Atlantean high priest and high priestesses did with some of you when you were young in previous lifetimes, where you were transported to different spaces and to different through Stargate. It was to protect you. This is what some of you will be doing. All of these things are coming back around. It's a repetition. We're living in a cycle that repeats itself in different energies under different forms, based on the energy that is what above, or the energy that we're living under. And when that time comes, some of you are going to be, these codexes you're unlocking is going to be what you're going to use to open the stargates through which you're going to take some of these children and star seeds into safety. There's going to be a time that you're going to be hunting the star seeds again, but not in hiding. They already do, but when they start to do it again in those times to come, they are not going to be hiding. They are going to be people that are literally going to be bounty hunters, people that hunt star seeds for bounty, people that hunt seeds, people that come to see light on this planet for bounty. And you are going to be one of those people that are going to be actively protecting them. These codexes that live within you, they've lived within you through multiple lifetimes, and for every lifetime there are points and there are specific times when you are called to activate, to remember. And it's not like all of the codexes of these various alchemical practices and magical practices come all at once. No. It comes in different forms and factions based on what you need, because these codexes themselves are intelligent on their own. And I'm hearing AI. These codexes themselves are some form of intelligence. And some of these form of intelligence is what is being used now today as AI. 7:34 a.m. on my timer. That's 7:7. Some of these codexes are what is being used as AI right now. For whoever I'm speaking to, the Codex and the Stargate portals, they mean more to you than just things or tools or resources on this earth plane. They are part of the fabric of what you know to be the creation of this planet. It holds very profound meaning to you, as in it goes way back to you yourself from the beginning of your time. From the beginning of your time. I'm not speaking of from the beginning of Earth time. Earth is very young. Earth is the youngest planet. You understand? There are a lot of you that are older than this planet. A lot of you that are out there, like specifically the people that I'm speaking to, that you're older than this. You're older than Earth. Do you get me? And yeah, this message is beginning to get very heavy. It's almost like it's right there in my throat, but it's not coming out. And I don't feel like it's because it's a blockage. I feel like it's because there's a lot of what this message is about that has been delivered. Okay. And what was left of it is not, I'm not going to add what was left of it. This is part of the messages that I'm going to leave for our different channels like Patreon. Okay. Because they hold deeper meaning. And again, this is no information that should be delivered to just everybody. But the part of what I put down from my meditation that I'm going to add is that whoever this message is for, you have the ability to channel information into and through crystals. You have the ability to channel information into and through crystals. And so doing crystal work is one of the ways that you can use to tap into this energy, or to use to help you to unlock the informations that come, or the insights that come through through the codexes that are within you. And a lot of you, this is going to be a way to help you with your alchemical practices, crystals, right? To help you with your alchemical practices and your magical practices through crystals. And so for some of you also, you could resonate with being a crystal priest or a crystal priestess of Atlantis. You could also resonate with being a crystal priest or priestess of Lemuria. Okay. And also you could resonate with being a dragon priest or dragon priestess. Okay. Because I'm seeing somebody with like a high priest or high priestess, and I'm seeing a dragon with a crystal on the head. I'm seeing like a dragon with a crystal. This is like a brownish gold green, like greenish brownish gold dragon with a crystal on the head. And I'm seeing something like a high priest or high priestess in front of it. And it's almost as if it's like, it's giving me the energy of like, this is not their dragon. It's like, this is not your dragon, or whoever this person or high priest or high priestess is. This dragon is not their dragon, but it's like, they're able to communicate and work with it through the crystal that is on the dragon's head. And what I'm getting is like, part of this is like, this is some of the ways that the dragon hunters used to control the dragons that became dark dragons. And this is one reason why dragons were demonized, because a lot of sorcerers were using crystal magic to control the dragons. They would use crystals, charged crystals activated in certain energies, to tag the dragons. And they would, just like what I'm seeing, they would tag the dragons with these crystals like right above their crown or their head, kind of like in between their ears, going down the neck sort of, but like above the forehead. And for some it almost looks like it's on the forehead, but kind of like on the forehead, going above on the crown sort of. And it's like they would tag the dragons with these crystals so that they would, and this is how they would control them and feed their information into them and get information from them. And also how they would tap into the dragon magic. Okay, so for some of you, you could resonate with being a crystal priest or priestess, or somebody that is very tapped into crystal magic. And yeah, this is going to be a way that you can use crystals to tap into this energy, or to help you get more enlightenment, or to get directions on how to use this energy. Some of you also, there's some kind of meditation that you might need to do. Try listening to like sounds of Atlantis, like frequencies, Atlantean frequencies or Lemurian frequencies. You could also use dragon meditation techniques to tap into this energy, because I'm getting a heavy connection between these codexes and the dragons also, which makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Makes so much sense, because the dragons were part of the orders that helped to bury the crystals around Gaia or within Gaia for the times when the right people were aligned to unlock them. So I feel like all of this is connected, which is also the reason why Spirit is saying not to give away all the information that is coming through, because a lot of the information is coming through for me to understand the connection or to connect the dot, but not necessarily for me to put out. And so whatever the rest of the informations are that I'm going to do, it's going to be on our Patreon for when it goes back live. You'll be able to access you'll be able to access all these readings and information on there. As always, please take this message with discernment. Take the messages as they resonate and leave it if it doesn't resonate. Like, this message is going to be very specific, very, very specific. So if it's not yours, you will already know that it's not yours. And if it's yours, you will already feel that it's yours. And please take the message as it resonates. Leave what doesn't. And if it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. And again, so appreciative of all your support and your donations. I am so grateful. And I send you blessings tenfold. Have a blessed day, guys.